Okay, so I use 3 iOS apps to help me with self-improvement and getting things done, and also for mindfulness. And the first app I will talk about is Drafts, a note-taking app. I use that app to send everything I write to other services and other apps. It's a really fast way to scribble something down in a note-taking app and send it forward to a right service or a right app that you use. So in my example, I write down all my thoughts from my head to empty my head from all the thoughts, bad thoughts, good thoughts, and much more, down into drafts. And from drafts, I then send it forward to another app or service. And the services I use for self-improvement and task management and so on is Todoist for task management and Day One for my journaling. And journaling is very important for mindfulness and self-improvement and so on. Journaling is the biggest change in my life. Journaling has made everything change for me. Before I started with journaling and task management, I had problems with sleeping and so on, anger management and so on. But with empty my head down into both journaling app Day One and the task management app Todoist, that helped me with this. I now sleep much better, and I am almost never angry anymore, and I have a more harmonic life, and I think my personality has grown on me, and I'm a better person now thanks to journaling and task management. And Todoist is my task management app of choice, and the reason for that is that Todoist is available everywhere. It's available on my Windows PC at work, it's available on my iPhone, and it's available on my Samsung Galaxy phone, and much more places. It's even available on the web, so you can get to it anywhere you want and so on. So for a task management system that should carry all my things that I need to do, Todoist is preferable for me, because Todoist has everything I want in an app. It has a karma system to help you be motivated to do even more things and so on. So it's very important to have a very good task management app that you can trust. And my journaling app of choice is Day One for iOS, and Day One is so good because if you have a Day One premium account, you can store pictures, audio files, anything. It can transcribe your audio into text and so on. So Day One is the app to go for journaling on iOS. But okay, how do I do this then? Well, as I said in the beginning, I use the note-taking app Drafts to send everything to other apps. So if I have a thought in my head, I need to write it down immediately, as soon as possible, because you should not carry around a thought in your head, because even if it's a good thought, it takes up resources from you and your personality. So you need to write down all your thoughts immediately down, so you empty your head. So, for example, if I need to do something in the future, I need to be reminded of something to do, I write it down in drafts. For example, buy milk, and then I send it forward to my task management app Todoist, and there I store that thought. And if I have something to reflect on, something I have done, even if it's a bad thing, or if it's a good thing. For example, yesterday was Christmas Eve. We have a great family gathering. I wrote that down after that gathering was done. Then I wrote down everything about that, good and bad things, immediately down into drafts, and send that forward into day one immediately. So I have all those thoughts about that Christmas Eve gathering, family gathering, written down, emptied from my head into day one. That means that I don't have to carry around those things in my head and take up space and resources of my body, my head, my thoughts, my soul, my personality. So by emptying my head immediately from all my thoughts, I can do so much more. I can be relaxed, I can read a book, and I don't have to think about bad problems, bad things, and I can reflect of everything I have done in my life by going back in time in day one, my journaling app. So I can see everything I've done, bad and good things. I can see my personality evolve over time by reflecting over everything I've done in my journaling app day one. So to-do is carrying all my things I should do in the future, or will do in the future, or want to do in the future. And day one carries all my thoughts, all my reflections of everything I have done. So to do is for everything you should do, and day one journaling app for everything you have done. So you can reflect over everything you have done. So these two systems together helps me be a better person. I am so much more relaxed now. I am not a stressful person anymore. I don't stress at all. I can read over 50 books a year, as I have always wanted. I love books, and now I can have time to do all things I want because I don't have any thoughts carrying around in my head that distracts me for everything I want to do. By emptying your thoughts from your head down into your systems, your task management system and your journaling app, you can do more. And the reason why you can do more by doing that is because you don't have to carry those thoughts anymore. You don't bother about them. You have everything written down in your task management system of the things you need to do, and you have all your things you have done written down in your journaling app, day one in my example. So by doing this, you will be a better person. Trust me, I know, because I have used this system now for a very, very long time, and it has helped me a lot. It has changed my personality, taking away everything bad with my personality and enhanced all the good things. So now I must admit that I am a better person, and you can be that too by doing this. Yes, journaling maybe feels silly, but it's a great thing. It's so good to be journaling. I can highly recommend journaling every day, writing down everything you do, everything you think about, and all things you should do should be in your task management system. Trust me, this works. Okay, bye.